Because I'm an accredited fan of them, accredited journalist of them, you understand, I have to follow them. And since the Ikorodu United is also doing very great in FPF, I follow them. And I love my Nigerian clubs, so that's just it.
Anyways, before we also move on very quickly, we are streaming on Facebook. You can go there on Facebook to catch us live at Milan 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. You'll find my face as well as Ololade Adetsumobi, aka Ajisport. Anyways, guys, let's also leave all of that very quickly. By the way, let's also talk about Shooting Stars before we leave the studio. I saw the stats for Shooting Stars. They've not lost in the FPFL since the 20th of January 2023. What exactly is going on? How can we
I can tell you that.
How can we assess the form?
I can tell you that is the most informed
club in the FPFL at the moment.
Yes, at the moment.
Maybe Remo Stars.
The thing is this:
Remo Stars are currently top.
After they lost, they only lost to one game in Adamasingba. You understand? And after that,
and that was since last year.
Yes, and they've won like 7 games in a row now. You understand? As consecutively. It's not.
That's true.
Yes.
Consecutively, exactly.
Consecutively.
In 7 consecutive home games.
Yeah, home games.
Yes.
And even away, they've not lost away. You understand? And currently they sit second behind our Remo Stars now.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, they do.
And it means that if Remo Stars are coming to Ibadan, you understand? When Remo Stars are going to Ibadan, probably
it's going to be a feisty game.
Yes, it's going to be a feisty game. And it means that Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan can usurp Remo Stars to become.
But still 6 points.
Yes, but it's there will be some kind of games in between before they eventually meet. And
definitely.
Aside from being a southwestern derby, you understand, it means that Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan, they want to go all the way to to grab the result, 3 points. You understand, to whatever it takes, you understand, and they are playing fantastically well under our coach Gbenga Ogunbote, you understand, and Gbenga Ogunbote was a former gaffer of Remo Stars, you understand, and this guy does not just lose, you understand, and the players are playing fantastically well. Piagbara, all those players, they are playing fantastic game, you understand, and I can tell you, Shooting Stars fans, they are in a kind of what I can call the 7th
island of their own.
You understand? They've climbed the 7th climax and they are very, very happy.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that. Anyways, guys, let's go for a quick breather. Yes, of course, you already know the UEFA Champions League draws were already made in the early hours of today. Not just the UEFA Champions League draws, but also the UEFA Europa League as well. And then maybe the best matchup for the UEFA Champions League has to be Real Madrid up against Manchester City. All of this and more will be returning back when we come back from this short break. Please stay with us. This is Milan 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.
Day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Hello there, your number one sports show on radio, Sports Cruise, from 6 to 7 p.m. every weekday, only on 98.3 Mainland FM. Sports Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher.
Champions, Welcome back to the show, and thank you for standing by. This is still Sports Cruise live from 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. And yes, you know that's the official theme song of the UEFA Champions League. Yes, the draws were made earlier on today, just as we have some fantastic and then tantalizing against AC Milan, and then two French clubs rather, I would also lock ons with each other, and that's Brest as well as PSG. And then we also have Monaco as well up against Benfica. I mean, fantastic and interesting draws, isn't it?
It's, you know, those things were like, we would have avoided this thing. You understand? But you know,
the regret is there.
No, it's not regret. It's just that it gives us a kind of something that we can look up to. You understand? Though it's an idea of the Super League that the UEFA have to, you know, have to package to us, and they call it the new UEFA Champions League format. And this thing has availed to us a kind of mouth-watering fixture that we can always be like, it's only in the semis that we used to see this. But we have been seeing a lot of big games in the group phase, and now we are seeing it in the
I've seen it continue again, even the playoffs.
Yes,
not even the round of 16.
Yes, in the pre-round of 16, and this is something that we are looking at. Don't forget that this Manchester City Real Madrid fixture was a Champions League final draw. You understand? And it means
was it final or semi-final?
Final. We've seen yes, we've seen a semi-final and we've seen a final. you get what I'm saying now? And this is in a space of 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? And now it means that they can give us this thing in the kind of a.
Now, sorry to your thoughts there. For some form of context, for the very fourth season in a row,
yes,
and then the fifth time in 6 years,
yes,
Manchester City will be playing Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. Now, the score at the moment is 2 wins each for both sides.
Yes.
City defeated Real Madrid on their way to reaching the final back in 2020, and that was the tie that was split and to also win the competition for the very, very first time in their career. If I just want at the moment is Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Real Madrid versus Manchester City.
No. It's just a kind of a coincidence that they cannot. But let's look at it from this angle. When it was the fixture that paid them like that, and it was the
and you go, and you go,
understand, and it means that they have to face
the normal group phase. That's the playing against, but they defeated Club Brugge in a must-win game.
Yes, they defeated Club Brugge in this kind of a game, but it means that if you play like Adasically against a team like Real Madrid, you are going to find yourself way back to Manchester. You understand? And if Real Madrid was the team that could not make up or that could not make use of the chance, it means that they have to find their way back to the Santiago Bernabeu. That's what it means. It means that we are not going to see those teams that have been playing in the semis consecutively in this round of in the round of 16.
Exactly. Now, very, very quickly, do you see any form of should I say upset in this
there is upset
round of 16?
There is upset already. Real Madrid or Manchester City will not be qualifying to the next stage. One of them, you understand. Benfica used to be a kind of a team that used to be in the quarterfinals. Probably they might not. You understand? Bayern Munich as well. You understand?
I mean, 2 weeks ago they were defeated by Feyenoord 3-0.
I'm telling you, you got it. And the most intriguing thing that UEFA has done for me is the all-36 team playing consecutively. You understand? And that was something awesome. That was something.
That night was spectacular.
It was sparkling. You understand? That was an electrifying night, and
with a lot of goals as well.
A lot of goals, and a lot of teams even came to the party. You understand? We saw the team like Aḻe Leverkusen. You understand? We saw
some players also got their first Champions League hat-trick.
Dan Juma, there is
scoring that game.
Guy, you understand? That came to the party.
That's Morgan Rogers.
Yes, that. It means that we can see a lot of small teams playing against big teams. We can see a lot of fans have to have a kind of experience that they might not have in their lifetime, if not for this kind of fixture. So for me now, the thing is this: if you did not play very well, it means that you are out.
Then you're out.
Yes.
Because it's over 2 legs.
It's over 2 legs, and it avails the other teams that have qualified through the normal route. It means that they can relax
by finishing from 1st to 8th.
Yes, they can relax, and the likes of Liverpool, you understand, the likes of Arsenal, the likes of Inter Milan, the likes of Barcelona. So it means that they can relax and be expecting those teams. And you know what? There'll be a lot of upset. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
It's not even 2. It's not even 2.
I agree with that.
You are seeing like 3. Yes, you are seeing like 3 because.
Well, let's just see how all of that's also going to unfold. Yes, for the UEFA Europa League as well. Of course, that's the second tie of European football. Yes, the draws were also made in the areas of today as well. And then for the knockout playoffs draws, we have FC 20 up against Bodo Glimt. We also have Fenerbahce as well line up against Anderlecht. Union Saint-Gilloise of Belgium would also play against Ajax for a place in the round of 16 of the UEFA Europa League. We also have PAOK as well up against FCSB. AZ Alkmaar up against Galatasaray. By the way, Victor Osimhen scored some form of consolation goal for Galatasaray yesterday in the game against Iṛsᴛ, but it was not enough exactly. Then we also have Midtjylland as well up against Spanish side, Real Sociedad. Ferencváros as well up against Victoria Plzeň, as well as Porto up against Roma. I think the biggest pick of that draw has to be Porto against Roma.
Yes, that is the biggest pick of all. That is the biggest fixture in that qualifying stage of the Europa League. And that's what I'm always saying. You might not be a big team. You might be a big team, and you'll find yourself in a kind of a soup that you have to swim over.
You can be small and compete.
Yeah, that's just it. You understand? And like Manchester United, the fans are now bragging that they are the only team.
They're the only unbeaten team, in both the Champions League as well as the UEFA Europa League.
But funny enough, they don't even meet up the standard. But that is by the way. And the coach is basking in that euphoria of winning 3 consecutive games, and he's thinking that maybe he has gotten his momentum. I don't know, but for Roma against for Roma fixture, you understand? I think that Roma against Porto, we are seeing a kind of a Champions League fixture for me.
Exactly.
You understand?
Because both teams used to be Champions League teams.
They used to be Champions League team, and it means that they have to bring everything to the table. Just
from grace to grass.
Yes, yeah. We cannot say from grace to grass. It is just a kind of
Champions League to UEFA Europa League.
No, it is not. Life is just a phase, and life is just a kind of challenges, obstacles, and everything. It's not like that. We are seeing Manchester United playing in the UEFA Champions League. We are seeing Chelsea, a 2-time winner of the UEFA Champions League, playing in the Conference League.
Exactly.
And if Care is not taking, if Care is not taking, one of the just winner of the UEFA Champions League might find themselves out of every.
Exactly. And the funniest thing is that once you're out of the last 16, the round of 16 rather, you're out. There's no going into the UEFA Europa League or you going into the UEFA Europa. So it's a whole lot of intriguing things. But then let's also leave all of that very quickly and now switch focus to the home front. Talking about the Nigeria Premier Football League, where there will be games to look forward to this weekend. Yes, there were also games as well. Yesterday, just as we had Enyimba up against Atlanta Warriors, that was an Oriental derby, ended in a 1-1. By the way, the government of Enyimba to throw the gate open to their Aba Stadium, but that could not, spoil that could not spoil Enyimba rather to win that game. We also had Rivers United as well up against Benin Insurance. It also ended in a 2-2 draw last evening as well. Niger Tornadoes as well defeated Kwara United 2-1, and then Castle United as well saw off Kwara United yesterday, and then Kwara United, just like I said, rather defeated Plateau United 1 goals to 0. But of course, this coming weekend we also have games to look for. So tomorrow being the 1st of February, the first day in the month of February, there's going to be a game tomorrow, and that's Sunshine Stars rather against Remo Stars. That's a Southwestern derby.
Yes, Southwestern derby. And you know what? Sunshine Stars are not even playing at their home ground. They are playing at that Remo
Stadium.
Yes, at the Remo Stadium. It means that both of them are landlord and tenants.
But there's an original landlord.
Yes,
and fake landlord. Yes, because Sunshine Stars are home this time around.
Yes, Remo Stars are, and I can tell you for a fact, Sunshine Stars are not going to beat Remo. Though Sunshine Stars will look forward to upset the Remo Stars, you understand. But the thing is this: Remo Stars not taking away any disrespect from Sunshine Stars. Remo Stars are one of the team that is focused, one of the teams
They're
that
currently top with 6 points.
And you know what? They are
6 points
targeting
above Shooting Stars.
Yes, they're targeting that coveted trophy of MPFL, and that is a call that they want to make.
They made their debut in the Champions League as well.
Yes, and you know what? They are on a very good run of form. I cannot lie. But the thing is this, and you know what? The Kenyan fans used to come out in troop. You understand? That is not a kind of a game that you
in
want
Shagam.
In Shagam, they used to come out with everything, and you know what? Their players are very so good. You understand? And I can tell you for fact that there might be it might not be a kind of a 2+ goals. It might be a 1 goal. It might be a
maybe 1 goal or 2 goals difference.
But the margin might not be too much. You understand? It might be a slight margin, but I still give it to Wema Stars winning against Sunshine Stars.
Anyways, the other games would also commence and kick off on Sunday. On Sunday, the 2nd of February, Kano Pillars would also line up against Barisa United at the Sᴘᴏʀᴛ Stadium. The last game for Kano Pillars was here in Lagos against Ikorodu City, that they were trashed 4-1. They have to get back to winning ways, isn't it?
Yes, they have to, and they have to get their players back. You know, currently Ahmed Musa is playing with them. They have to get him back on track.
Abdullah as well is also in the mix on the bench.
Rabi Ali, understand? They have to come back. It's just a kind of a thing that you know, they have to get back, because since when they've gotten Ahmed Musa, he has been answering the call for the goals. You understand? He has been playing fantastically well, and the captain of the sᴘᴏʀᴛ, or what is it called, the Wafu beside, exactly. Yes, understand? That is Rabi Ali. Even at 40, he's still waxing stronger. They said,
where is he waxing strong?
Yeah, because have you seen him play? This guy is big. This guy can play. This guy is a phenomenal player.
When the Super Eagles beat team were to play against Ghana for a place in the CHAN 2025,
yes,
I think he only came off the bench for the second game, and he played about, I think, 15 minutes thereabouts.
That is how you use a 40-year-old player.
Why would you even be inviting a 40-year-old player for an important game?
But we won the game.
Yes, but without Rabi Ali.
But he might give them the motivational morale that they need.
Maybe, but not on the pitch.
But this guy is the captain of his side.
Of course.
This guy is not retiring. Why are you retiring him?
Nobody's retiring.
So why are you calling for his retirement?
If it is high time for you to leave, then you should leave. Let the younger generation take charge.
His body is not weak. His leg is not weak.
But you can't compare the MPFL. You can't compare the MPFL to the way the Super Eagles B team will play against the Black Galaxies of Ghana. It was a different game entirely. Yes,
but we still beat them.
We defeated them without Rabi. That's what I'm saying.
And when he came on, did he spot the game? No,
because Nigeria were already leading at some point. By 3-1.
He regularized the game. He makes the tempo of the game to be
fantastic. Which regularized?
That is just it. This guy is a fantastic footballer. You understand? And I can tell you that if not that Super Eagles is just I would have found.
Nah, come on. That's a step too far. That's a step too far. Yes, we also have other games as in the MPFL. Abia Warriors versus Aqua United. That's also a debut. I think you would want to watch out for. Atland of Owerri as well would also play against Rivers United. That's also going to be kicking off on Sunday by 4 p.m. Nassau United up against Niger Tornadoes by 4 p.m. as well. And then Plateau United as well would also welcome Shooting Stars for a game by 4 p.m.
It's just that you know, when Shooting Stars are going to that kind of a place, you understand? Yeah,
it's a different case entirely, different scenario.
But Shooting Stars, with their run of form, with their good form that they are, I can tell you that they might not lose that game. You understand? Plateau United are playing fantastically well. It's just that the new Jos Stadium, they always say, it's always
the new Jos for over 40 years.
Yeah, it's always been
they don't finish the stadium
for almost 5 decades now. It's almost been. It has always
still
been
the new Jos Stadium.
But the thing is this: with the rhythm that Shooting Stars are playing, you understand, we cannot take away anything away from the from Plateau United. You understand? And it's always a debut that always give us a kind of something that we always talk about, you understand. The press always talk about it, you understand. And you know, they always want to play against a game that is very, very phenomenal, a game that is historical. But I still think that if everything goes the way it's supposed to go, and you know, both teams come to play very well and everything, I think we can have a match-watching game Well, I'm not a better, but I can tell you that the bookies will have something to hold on to.
Lobby Stars as well would also welcome Enyimba. Enyimba are still without their first win rather of the year 2025. Better Insurance as well. They've played. I think they've played 3 games now in 2025, and then they've not won any game.
And during that time, they sacked their former coach.
That's why exactly they brought on the new manager.
And the new manager is not even giving us anything. You understand? Cʀᴜɪ្�� has to do a lot of things as a chairman. He need a lot of things to be done, and you need a consistent coach.
Anyways, guys, you can also join the conversations. All you need to do is call us 013-6410 013-6410. You could also send messages as well to us via WhatsApp, as well as Facebook, as well as text messages as well. 013-6430 is the number to reach us via our WhatsApp and text number. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, brother. Your name, where you calling from?
How are you?
Very well, boss. Good evening. Your name, where you calling from?
It is from my good.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Fama.
Yes. Please, in the conference league, it's like Chelsea have already qualified.
Definitely.
Okay, so they are not playing playoff at all.
At all. That's where Chelsea have to be at the moment.
It's like Chelsea will even win that tournament.
Definitely.
Okay, I wish if they can even win it. Okay, looking at it now, who is Osimhen is playing the playoff?
That's gonna be
that's Galatasaray.
Galatasaray will be up against AZ Alkmaar.
AZ Alkmaar of Holland.
You said what from? You said what?
All the match.
Yeah.
Where is the match coming up?
It's going to be next month.
Okay. But the biggest one is Madrid versus Manchester City.
Definitely, that's the Champions League.
That is the biggest of the playoff that people concentrate more. And also, who is that player in Nigeria League that is 40 that is still playing?
Rabi Ali.
He's learning for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
Okay.
Do you know most of the players who retire early? Some of them in the back of them, when they see Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, they'll say that what make them to retire early? Why these people are still, making a little money to their pocket? So it's just a topic for another.
Thank you so much, Ufoma. Thank you so much for your call. We appreciate that. Hello, good evening. Your name, where are you calling from? Very quickly. Baba, I greet you. Respect.
My name is Georgia Motor.
Sharp, you are welcome to the show.
If Pele, Rabi Ali is still doing well, please don't relegate him. Let the younger one convince us that they are better than him. He's been consistent with Kano players over years. So
exactly.
I see no reason why I shouldn't be called up to the Super Eagles team.
Thank you so much, Georgia.
And as for Lobby Stars, a good player doesn't translate to be a good coach.
Very true. I agree with that.
Amokat is not doing well there. I think he should resign honorably. And Aqua United. For Basi, should throw in the towel. In the last 3 seasons, Aqua United have been battling relegation.
Definitely.
And we have seen it all. We to have fever. When you are not doing well, why not resign? It's not a must to give a job to somebody who comes from that state. If there are more qualified people, give to them. My submission.
Thank you so much, Georgia. Georgia is just about you throwing in the towel, resign. No choose for Georgia.
Of course, no time to check time.
Exactly. I mean, there's also I hear from this caller very quickly. Hello, good evening. Anywhere calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
My name is Bishop.
Yeah, welcome, Bishop.
Good evening to your guest.
Good evening, my guy.
About this Champions League, the playoff between Madrid and Man feels like a final.
It's a final already.
You joke.
It too sweet to me.
I'm telling you, bro.
Why not go sweet person?
Like there were fixtures I actually didn't expect to see during this particular stage. I saw them and really actually excited.
Exactly.
And one more thing, please, can you help me still confirm that deadline for transfer? Because I was checking Google and
11 p.m. tonight. 11 p.m. tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, Bishop, and you too. Hello, good evening. Anywhere calling from very quickly?
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome to the show.
That is Mike calling from Abyeba.
You're welcome, Mike.
For me, last year I'm happy with the fixture against Man City against Real Madrid. Um, well, I'm happy because I'm happy, yeah, because of the way the way the picture is, and I'm happy with our senior manager because that will have us make us have more experience, you know, in trying to beat them. And it's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be a difficult one. But I'm keeping City to win.
Exactly. Are you a City fan?
For more than 15 years now.
Why would City to win?
No. If you look at it this way, City have been getting better, and they have more right now. And more new signs. Remember that we bought Andre Cambiaso from Juventus. Yeah, we might play. And Roger is coming back before the game.
There's also a certain Mamouche as well, and the new Azerbaijan player.
Exactly. So it's not all done for Real Madrid to just Real Madrid fans to just say their mouth one thing they do beat us at the end. No. So for me, this year Champions League title will be for either Liverpool or Man City.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We appreciate your call and your contribution. Hello, good evening. Anywhere you're calling from?
Good evening. This is Gift. I'm calling from Josa.
Yeah, welcome, Gift.
The person that is keeping
we are Gift. Can you hear me? We are struggling to hear you.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, much better now.
I said the person that is sitting Man City should remember that Man City will be playing the first leg in Etihad and the second leg at the Santiago Bernabéu.
Exactly.
So I no be shere. So I should the twice Man City has qualified ahead of Madrid. They've played the second leg at the Etihad, and this Madrid team looks like a team that is played for blood. Kylian is out to make a name for himself. Vini will be playing that match. Vini will want to prove to the world that he beat the national of Unabanal. I think 2021-22, City knocked out Madrid. The following season, Madrid knocked them out. The next season, they knocked out Madrid. This last past season, Madrid knocked them out on penalties. So it's a close call, but I think Madrid will carry the day. Looking at the defense line, although Madrid still has a shaky defense, but when you look at the vibrancy in Madrid's midfield compared to City's midfield at the moment.
Thank you so much.
Them at any time, any day. Have a good day, my brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your contribution. Hello, good evening. And where are you calling from? Very quickly.
Hello.
Good evening, greatness.
What champion? Not from Vinicius Junior has a point to prove. Eddie Haaland does not have a point to prove now.
Sharp.
If Mbappe will run the defense down, then Mamouche can't run the defense down.
All
mouth. You understand? So now the grass will go play on top. Now he goes so far.
Word.
Yes, people remain the biggest team in England. So everybody talks about City. Me, I love it. This team is putting City in a very.
Hello. Oh, greatness. We still want to to call us back 091360410. Anyways, we have messages as well already. This person says, bro, you're an Arsenal fan. Which one is you love watching Arsenal play? You are welcome, by the way. That's referring to Ololade. And then we also have messages as well on our WhatsApp. Jacob Cool. Jacob Cool says, hi guys, Madrid and Man City are on the same level this season. Both of them defense are no good. Honestly, anything can happen in this game, but I'm pretty sure it will rain goals. Let them settle the issue of the Ballon d'Or once and for all. This person as well also says, my name is Mr. Fella from Ikeja, but Tommy, you are doing a great job. Man City versus Madrid is going to be a great game. I hope Manchester City knocks them out, even though we are tired of seeing them play together. Exactly. I think I also sharing that sentiment too as well. Hello, good evening. You know where you're calling from?
Yeah, good evening. It's Peterson calling from Airport Road.
Yeah, welcome, Peterson, to the show.
I saw the fixtures for the playoff this afternoon.
Any shocking thing?
I guess the biggest one of them is City Real Madrid. It's going to be a cracky one, but all the same, I think the best bet for the citizens to get at the Bernabeu should be draw. Despite the form the citizens are in right now in England. So I think that's my best bet.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, let's still see if you can still pick one or two calls. Hello, good evening. Anywhere calling from?
Yeah, good evening, guys.
Yeah, welcome, Yinka.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ola Yinka Wale calling. The police, where is Okpe?
Okpe is unavoidably absent. He ran away from the show.
Unavoidably. Please, guys, I need your honest opinion on the City Arsenal match.
We'll come to that. We'll come to that, Yinka.
Yeah, I want you guys to talk from the point of strength.
Definitely. We'll come to that very soon, Yinka. Don't worry, we'll come to that. Thank you so much. We'll come to that. Anyways, there's also a switch gears very quickly, and then talk about rather preview the games that will be played in the English Premier League this weekend. Not just the English Premier League, but of course other fixtures as well across board Europe. In the English Premier League, we have Nottingham Forest on Saturday by 3:30 p.m. Yes, and that's going to be against Brighton. Right there. We also have another game by 4 p.m. and that's Liverpool up against Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium by 4 p.m. We'll come on to talk about that actually. Ololade. We also have Everton as well at the Goodison Park. Also welcoming Leicester City by 4 p.m. on Saturday. And then Ipswich Town at Portsmouth Road would welcome Southampton for a game that will be kicking off by 4 p.m. as well as Newcastle United at St. James Park are also locking on and laying in wait for Fulham. Wolverhampton as well would also welcome Aston Villa at the Molineux Stadium by 6:30 later tomorrow night. And then for the Spanish La Liga as well, Getafe would also play against Sevilla right there by 2 p.m. We also have Villarreal up against Real Valladolid by 4:15 p.m. tomorrow. Atletico Madrid up against Mallorca. Espanyol as well will also welcome Real Madrid for a late night kickoff by 9 p.m. And then for games on Saturday in the German Bundesliga, we have Bayern Munich up against OC Kiel by 3:30 p.m. We also have SC Heidenheim as well versus Borussia Dortmund by 3:30 p.m. St. Pauli up against Augsburg by 3:30 p.m. We also have VfB Stuttgart as well versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. VfL Bochum up against Freiburg. Union Berlin as well would also line up against RB Leipzig. And then for the Italian Serie A as well, Monza by 3 p.m. I will play against Hellas Verona. We also have Udinese as well up against Venezia. That game definitely Maduka is not going to be playing in that game due to the allegations is currently battling with. We also have Atlanta as well up against Torino. Yes, we also have Maduka Ademola Lookman, who is a doubt for that game. He missed the game against Barcelona in midweek UEFA Champions League. And then the last game for the Italian Serie A on Saturday will be Bologna up against Como 1907. And then for the French League on, Brest would play against PSG, and that's going to be more or less like the preparation, the replica of the pre-round of 16 games that will be seen next month. We also have AS Monaco as well versus Auxerre. Lille as well would also play against Saint-Etienne. And then for games on Sunday, yes, of course, in the English Premier League, Brentford up against Tottenham Hotspur by 3 p.m. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace by 3 p.m. And then the big game on Sunday in the English Premier League has to be Arsenal up against Manchester City. We'll come back to talk about that, by the way. But then for the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona as well versus Deportivo Alaves, Valencia up against Celta Vigo, Osasuna up against Real Sociedad, as well as Real Betis by 9 p.m. welcoming Athletic Club Bilbao. And then for the German Bundesliga as well, Eintracht Frankfurt will be lined up against Wolfsburg. We also have Bayer Leverkusen as well up against Hoffenheim, and those two games will be played in the German Bundesliga on Sunday. And then for the Italian Serie A, there is a big game to look for, and that's the Milan derby right there at San Siro. It's going to be AC Milan up against Inter Milan, and that's going to be by 6 p.m. Sunday evening. But before then, there's also going to be an early kickoff by 12:30. That's Juventus up against Empoli. We also have Fiorentina as well versus Genoa by 3 p.m. as well as AS Roma up against Napoli. All right, yes, so welcome back to the show. Yes, so for the French League on, we also have Toulouse as well playing against Nice, Angers as well up against Le Havre by 5:15 on Sunday. We'd also have Reims up against Nantes, Rennes as well versus Strasbourg, as well as Marseille are playing against Lyon for a game by 6:45 p.m. But let's also quickly leave all of that and now move over to the English Premier League as soon as possible. Yeah, big games to look forward to already in the English Premier League on Saturday. Maybe the pick of the game has to be Liverpool up against Bournemouth. Liverpool are currently top of the English Premier League table, and for Bournemouth as well, 9 first team players are injured for this particular one. They've also won 11 Premier League games, 11 Premier League games unbeaten, as well as 11 goals scored in their last 2 Premier League games, and that was against Newcastle as well as Nottingham Forest. I mean, how can you assess the challenge that Liverpool will be facing at the Vitality Stadium come tomorrow?
I think they are coming all the way from winning and topping the UEFA Champions League, you understand? Having a mountain to climb out against Bournemouth, you understand? Bournemouth winning against a team like Newcastle United, and Bournemouth has almost won every traditional top 6 team, you understand? He has collected points from each and every one of them, you understand? Beating Nottingham Forest that were also good. It means that they will be coming to the party with a kind of we can upset Liverpool, we can make it can be a banana peel for them. But the thing is this: Liverpool, for me, they are the team to beat. They are just too good for now. They are a team that, with the form of Mohamed Salah for now is one of the best players on the planet, if not the best player on the planet right now in terms of football. And our coach Arne Slot is driving results, is grabbing results anywhere, anywhere. You understand? And it means that playing that kind of a game, knowing fully well that Manchester City, they are picked up their form a bit. You understand? Arsenal is coming.
There's also Nottingham Forest as well.
Yeah, so also Nottingham Forest. You understand? There's also this kind of bomber. You understand? And it's a kind of a fixture that you don't want to lose at all, because every lose means that you are dropping some vital points. You understand? Though it's in the Vitality Stadium, and I think that it can be a kind of a game that might want to be a kind of dicey for Liverpool.
No,
Liverpool will still swim through.
Now we heard the sports minister of Saudi Arabia come out and then saying that Mohamed Salah joining the Saudi Professional League is going to be something is the best, the first to third. You understand? Yeah, and it means that it's a bit to the European football. Exactly.
You understand? Because for now, it means that Liverpool have the best player, which means would you go Finney, everything. Wodigo now is out for, and Wodigo is not an entertaining player like Mohamed Salah. You understand? The only entertaining players that we don't want to lose now is Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. These are the likes of Bukayo Saka, the likes of Mohamed Salah. That are the big players. Mesmerized have the aura, that kind of a guy that has the energy, that kind of a guy that can motivate Liverpool. It's gonna be a big miss. It's gonna be a big loss to Liverpool, to Europe, and to English Premier League.
All right, someone is reaching out to us already via WhatsApp. This person says, "Good evening, Agbatomi and the guys in the studio. Many people are supporting Man City to win against Madrid. Are just playing mind games because they know that when Madrid win, it's going to be tough for other teams, and also Madrid would knock out any team that comes their way. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I wish my darling Arsenal, to win Friday." From Moe. Thank you so much, Friday from Moe. And this person as well also says, good evening. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. There's already a winner. That is Real Madrid. Imisola from Isola. Thank you so much, Imisola. Let's also switch very, very quickly to the big game on Sunday in the English Premier League, and that has to be Man City against Arsenal. That's a big game. You'd also recall as well that for the reverse fixture, it had a lot of dramatic events.
Yes, there was a red card.
And there was a red card. Erling Haaland as well threw the ball to the back of the head of Gabriel.
Yes,
that was also a game.
He called Arteta. George, on that
same day. That same
picture.
I mean, how much of a big game is this? And do you think is also going to have an impact on the title the English Premier League rather?
Sure, the contention of is these are title contending teams. You understand? It means that Arsenal playing against the biggest rival in the last 3-4 years. You understand? Because Manchester City and Arsenal have always been slugging it out, battling it out, and it has always been a kind of a fixture that has always been in favor of Manchester City. But look at it from last season, this season. You understand? Arsenal got a draw this season, you understand. Last season Arsenal got a kind of a result that they can say at least we take something home, but this is very, very own, you understand. The Arsenal is playing at home, and you know what, and that very, very fixture is the beginning of the time, or is the beginning of coming down of Manchester City. If you look at it very well, it means that you can defend against them and still get a kind of result. Arsenal would have won.
I don't think a lot of people are now scared of Manchester City per se.
Yes, you're losing that kind of draws, that kind of games, you understand. Like in 14 games they only won 2, you understand. Drawing 2 and losing kind of 9 or 10.
They went winless in 14 games.
Yes, you understand. It means that Arsenal, if they will be think that if they get the rhythm right, they can have a kind of winning against Manchester City. At least playing at Emirates Stadium. But that doesn't take away the fact that Guardiola is still Guardiola is still the gaffer, buying some players that he think that he can infuse into the team and give him this morale, this boosting, and this kind of a result that he wanted. But let's look at it from this angle. We have to be very, very objective with it, you understand. Talking about motivation, Arsenal has the best motivation ahead of this fixture, you understand.
Exactly.
Winning in the UEFA Champions League, coming back from behind against Girona, you understand.
Beautiful goal by ᴜᴜ.
Yes, against Wolverhampton Wanderers, even for the fact that they got a red card, they still went ahead to win that kind of a game. And they'll be like, it means that Arsenal will always pick his game. You understand?
From this call, hello,
That time. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
In Europe now, these two guys, what everybody.
Of course, we really, I think Madrid will unfold 53 minutes gone past 6 p.m. Very, very quickly, Ola, they want to predict the game between Man City as well as Arsenal.
What is it? The Chelsea mistake against Ireland, I don't think Arsenal goalkeeper Manchester City, you understand. We have the chance against the
French forward Sound of Lagos. Big shout out to you already for doing this with me and for them for coming around as well.
It's nice to do it with you.
All right, guys, that means that the next time you be listening to our voice live on Sport Cruise is going to be for the month of 3.3 FM. Up next is Voices, rather I say Voices from the Shop. Next is Voices from the Top with Kunle Ajidan with Joseph Folonshan. Then you know what comes up next by 8 p.m. Arian Dunleko, and that's with the best Yoruba sport. Enjoy the very best of your evening. Goodbye.
Take nothing less than the supreme best.